Hey fans, welcome back to the Fanvestor Report, a weekly podcast covering the business of celebrity that fans want in on. I'm your host, Jezlan Moyet, a fellow fan and investor. So much has happened this week in the world of finance. Let's catch you up. The S&P closed at a record high. The U.S. has 30 gold medals in the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Infrastructure is getting a massive overhaul. Every company memo yesterday said it's probably going to be a hot minute before you actually have to go back to the office. COVID heroes are Barbie dolls, and Riri is officially a unicorn. So, how are these other celebrities and their fans cashing in, giving back, and making a wish? Well, keep it here to find out in this week's episode of the Fanvestor Report with our featured interview, Jonny Namer, aka Johnny Vegas, the son of co-founder Larry Namer.
The reason why I created Hair Dope is because hair colors are popping everywhere. A lot of people, your favorite rappers, your favorite singers, your favorite artists, whoever, they're dyeing their hair, they're doing things like that, and this is a world full of color. So I feel like I want to feel like everyone can express themselves through my color. Well, to me, the importance of entrepreneurship is having a career that's longevity. You know, a lot of people jump into the game and into careers of being an entrepreneur and not having longevity in what they're doing. So that's what I really feel like. You have to put your all into it. It has to be from the heart. You have to have longevity. You have to be able to stay in and stay active.
Kylie Cosmetics are popping again like it's 2015. The brand recently has been laying low only to relaunch with a product upgrade. The new formulas are clean, vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, and paraben-free, and will now be available on a global scale for the first time. Back in 2019, Kylie sold 51% of her stake to the beauty company Coty for $600 million. Coty is a seasoned veteran in the beauty game with over $9 billion in revenue since 2018. They own 77 brands, including CoverGirl, and have products with Balenciaga, Alexander McQueen, and even KKW Beauty by Kim K. Coty's portfolio is beautifully stacked, and Kylie fans are spending thousands of dollars on these products to look like the superstar mogul, while other fans are sounding off on social media, #NoFilterNeeded. Emmy Award winner Kelly Ripa can now add author to her long list of credits. Her first book, titled Livewire, will be released this week. The book is a collection of Ripa's personal essays, as well as Ripa's childhood, marriage, motherhood, and of course, her entertainment career. Kelly's TV exposure has led her net worth to be over $120 million. Kelly has a serious side hustle running a production company who also works with major Hollywood agencies, selling scripts to ABC and HBO. Although she's hesitant to tell all, Ripa feels it's very important to share and connect with her fans who invest their time and hearts every weekday morning live with Kelly and Ryan. UC Health donated $100,000 to charity from a celebrity softball game in July at Coors Field. I'll drink to that. Star players included Von Miller and Kane Brown, and every time a celebrity hit a home run, fans and funds were rising. Partnering with the Major League Baseball team, the mission was to fight hunger in Colorado. While fans invested $40,000 into the cause, UC Health added a few more zeros, rounding it up to an even $100,000 donated. UC Health says that there are over 20% more people in the state in danger of not having the food they need. According to the data, that 700,000 people, 150,000 kids in the state, don't have access to the food they need. Many celebrities and organizations understand the responsibility to give back and invest in their fans, and a few have even made it their specialty. Now, let's do some due diligence on this and make a wish. Make-A-Wish Foundation has been changing lives for children with critical illnesses for decades. Frank Shankwitz, who passed away earlier this year, co-founded the Make-A-Wish Foundation after helping a terminally ill boy realize his dream of becoming a police officer. In 1980, the Make-A-Wish Foundation was formed in Phoenix. There have been an enormous number of celebrities who supported the foundation, including Aaron Rodgers, Adam Sandler, Charlotte Ross, Harrison Ford, and the list goes on and on. And last year alone, the foundation received global support from more than 43,000 volunteers and was granted more than 500,000 wishes. Talk about investing with heart. The most wishes were granted by the WWE superstar John Cena, who has an approximate net worth of $60 million that he made from a wrestling and film career. Cena has granted over 650 wishes to date for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He is pledging to donate $1.5 million for helping veterans and first responders. Other investors of heart include Michael Jordan with a net worth of $1.6 billion. Since 2008, Jordan has served as a Chief Wish Ambassador. He has granted over 200 wishes and donated over $5 million. Our featured guest this week is Jonny Namer, aka Johnny Vegas, the son of co-founder Larry Namer. While Jonny has been surrounded by celebrity his whole life and immersed in the world of entertainment, few know he is a survivor of brain cancer. At only 15, he was diagnosed with a rare form of brain cancer, and luckily, the doctors caught it early and were able to beat it with chemotherapy and radiation. Thanks to Make-A-Wish, they granted Jonny's wish, a meet and greet with Metallica. Jonny's dad, Larry, is kind of a wish man himself because he was able to get Jonny on a date with Brittany Murphy. Keep it here for our exclusive interview with Jonny Namer next.
What's up, it's Amari Stoudemire here, and we're launching Masa with Fanvestor to offer a limited edition, perks, products, and experience to my fans. I let little shawty come here and take your place.
Welcome back to the Fanvestor Report. I am so excited to introduce our very special guest. You all know him as Johnny Vegas, aka Jonny Namer, the son of the legendary Larry Namer. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Most people also don't realize, though, you run the show around here. You've been the studio manager at Fanvestor, produced this podcast and the sister podcast, Everything Hollywood. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to run the show when I'm not back here, and you do a great job.
Oh, thank you, Jonny. You do a great job as well. And your
Thank
story
you.
is so incredibly inspiring, which is why we wanted to feature you, obviously, on this week's episode. Fanvestor is committed to investing with heart, and you experienced that in your own life. Let's talk a little bit about that. Take us back to your Make-A-Wish experience.
So when I was 15 years old, I was diagnosed with a rare form of brain cancer, and it was on my brainstem, so you couldn't operate on it. You could take a biopsy, and which is what they did. They beat it with chemotherapy and radiation, but during the process, it was a life-threatening disease. So any basically kid under the age of 18, if you're battling a life-threatening disease, you qualify for Make-A-Wish. So
Wow.
they contacted me and my mom and my dad, and got the ball rolling. They have you make a list of your top 3 wishes, of course, and then they see what they could do. Obviously, being a 15-year-old boy, I had some ideas of what my first wish and second wish would be that weren't kind of what they would agree with. So
Well, let's keep it PC here on the Fanvestor Report. So what was your third wish?
third wish was to go out to see Metallica and meet them, hang out with them. And it was awesome. They ended up flying us out there, my mom, my sister, best friend, and I out there. They gave us all the Metallica CDs, and we got to see them, hang out with them. And
That, I mean, what an incredible once-in-a-lifetime experience. But you really got to truly experience for yourself personally what investing with heart really meant, right?
absolutely.
From your point of view, why is that so important?
It's so important because, for one, any family that's got a kid that's battling a life-threatening disease, you don't know if they're going to make it. So it was stressful for my whole family. For me, don't know if I'm going to make it. Never had my driver's license yet, but I was 15.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to experience life that much in terms of as an adult. You get to experience so many things. So it's very important for these make-a-wishes because that could be and is for a lot of people their last moments with their last big celebration type of deal where their kid is happy, and sadly a lot of kids have their wish and then a few months later they're gone. So I'm one of the lucky ones that survived my battle with brain cancer.
Wow. Wow, thank you for being so transparent and honest and authentic. Your dad is also a little bit of a wish man.
Yeah.
And there were those other 2 wishes
Yeah.
on your list. So how did he help grant that?
So my dad, being in the entertainment industry, he knows a lot of people, and so he was able to grant both my other wishes that were on the list. So number one, he got my friend and I a tour of the Playboy Mansion. If you guys want to know.
In the daylight.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Right. My wish was for that one was to have my 16th birthday party be a barbecue pool party at the Playboy Mansion, which they didn't do. But so that was one, and then the other one was to go on a date with Brittany Murphy, and
Wow.
my dad got that. So the way we did that was he got me into this art gallery open that Brittany was hosting. Brittany didn't know that we were going to come there and talk to her or anything. I was nervous, so we were there for a little while before I approached her, but then we met Brittany's mom. We told her the story, and she said, "Oh, you got to meet Brittany." So we walked us over there, introduced us, and Brittany had no idea that I even wanted to have a wish with her because nobody contacted her. And she said, "Don't waste a wish on me. I'll grant it with no publicity or anything. I don't care about the publicity." So ended up going out to dinner with Brittany Murphy at the Palm. We were at the Palm, I think, 2 hours after they closed.
Which is a totally iconic place right in the heart of Beverly Hills.
Mhm.
It's been there since like 1912.
Yeah,
How incredible.
lobster dinner, the whole.
The whole
And for
lot.
me, my parents taught me well. We kind of knew she was going to pay for it, of course, but I took my wallet out and acted like I was going to pay for it.
Oh.
But she said, no. And then she gave me a bunch of gifts, too.
Well,
She said that she never got to go to her high school prom because she's been in the business, and she wanted to go to my prom with me. It never happened because she had a movie career going on and stuff, but she was so nice.
so nice. It sounds like a priceless experience. How has that affected who you are today and how you invest your time, your heart, your energy?
It definitely affected me in a positive way. So, being a ambassador in the lacrosse world, somewhat well-known lacrosse player, I have experienced people reaching out to me that their kid is a lacrosse player battling cancer, and sadly, 2 times the kid ended up passing away. But I did get to talk to them, and the kid and the family before that gave the kid words of wisdom, and he would message me from time
What
to
did
time.
you say to him?
I said, look, you're dealing with something most people don't deal with. Go at your own pace. If you feel tired, it's your path to decide what you do. And I said, you just got to have hope and cherish every moment you have with your family and friends. And then, of course, the very sad message that I got from the parents that he passed away. That was one case. But it was sad because I could see myself. The kid was the same age when I got diagnosed. He loved lacrosse. And, yeah.
And now you host a very successful lacrosse podcast as well.
Yeah. So in 2012, I started Total Lacrosse with Johnny Vegas, and I've done Johnny Vegas Live. I did 200 episodes of that. It's on Apple. It's on a bunch of different sites. I kind of took a hiatus from doing it just because I was busy doing other things, but we might bring it back.
You also have one of the most colorful personalities of anyone I have ever met. And I'm sure you get some of that from your dad.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell us a little bit about your experience being the son of the great Larry Namer.
Yeah, so being the son of Larry Namer has been fun. Got to travel a lot as a kid and also as an adult, going to different events.
Which is why they call you Johnny Vegas.
Yeah, definitely. And one of the few biggest experiences I had was when my dad was putting on the show music festival White Nights in Russia. We brought Whitesnake, the band, there. So I was 12 years old. We also brought the Harlem Globetrotters there. He brought them. And so I got to sit on the players' bench with the Harlem Globetrotters, and they were so cool. I got to go to a nightclub at 12 years old in Russia, which was pretty cool, with the Harlem Globetrotters and Whitesnake.
That sounds like a dream come true right there.
Yeah, a lot of celebrity experiences.
And what's it like working with him on this project for Fanvestor?
Working with my dad is fun. It's the first time I've really worked with him because I usually am busy traveling the world playing lacrosse.
These are some big shoes to fill, though.
Yeah, definitely big shoes to fill. I'm not sure I could fill them, but I'll try my best.
What have you learned from your father?
I've learned that one of the main things that he always says is that for every good idea he has, there's 10 bad ones, and you have to know when to give up an idea rather than keep dragging it out, hoping it'll work. So he's very honest about that. If for every good idea he has, there's 10 bad ones, and in his eyes. So he's able to admit that.
He also has a really great podcast,
Yeah.
Everything Hollywood, that you're a part of. Tell us a little bit about that.
So Everything Hollywood is featuring my dad and Omar Akram as the hosts, and Omar is a Grammy Award winner, and my dad's the co-founder of E.
So they know Everything Hollywood.
They do, yeah. And the show's going great. Filmed in the same studio, and it's a good time. I love being the engineer for that.
There are so many exciting projects happening at Fanvestor. Hair Dope, Masa with Amari Stoudemire, some really interesting things to be announced. The NFT line. What's your favorite product so far or experience?
I think Amari Stoudemire's stuff is pretty cool. Me being someone that's gone to Israel multiple times for lacrosse, that sounds like a great experience for whoever gets to go to Israel and tour the holy sites with Amari. That one's the top one for me.
Yeah, let's explain that to the fans a little bit. So fans, available on Fanvestor is actually a very unique, one-of-a-kind experience with Amari Stoudemire. He will take you to the Holy Land, give you a tour, of course, obviously, get the Masa, which translates to journey in Hebrew, right? Yeah. Incredible collagen product for those with an active lifestyle, so you can be fit and ready when you actually go on that tour of Israel.
Yeah, absolutely. And also the Hair Dope stuff is pretty cool.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, pretty dope, yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
So what's next for you, Jonny?
Next for me is I'm kind of taking my career. I'm in lacrosse. I'm getting older, so I retired my team that's been around for almost 10 years. We went to Hawaii every year, Vegas, and just doing that for so long, it's a lot of work. So I retired that team. I might still play from time to time, but so I think for now it's just running this podcast and maybe restarting my podcast again.
Well, and your cupcake fix.
Oh, I love cupcakes.
If you didn't know. We ask all the guests on Fanvestor Report, what is the best investment they've ever made? You know, to remind you, that could be of your resources, your time, your heart, your energy. What is the best investment you've ever made?
The best investment I've ever made was probably just making a point to be very involved with my family. And I go to the movies almost before the pandemic, of course. Went to the movies every week with my mom and sister and my dad. We'd go to the movies a bunch. Once now things are opening up, so we'll be able to do that again. But I see my family several times a week. And
so you invest in quality time.
Yep.
Oh, that's super
and keep
important.
In touch with friends too.
Remind everyone where they can continue to find, follow, and support you.
So on Instagram, it's at JonnyVegas45. No H in Johnny, just JONNY Vegas45. And on YouTube, Johnny Vegas Entertainment. And on Facebook, Johnny Vegas Namer. Johnny Vegas45. Too many links.
Or trips to Vegas. Just kidding.
Right, yeah.
Keep it here. We'll be right back with more at Fanvestor.
Start it up.
Welcome back to the Fanvestor Report, where we are committed to investing with heart and sharing the stories of fans and celebs who do the same. Emilia Clarke, who plays Daenerys Targaryen in the Game of Thrones, has suffered 2 brain aneurysms, and a part of her brain actually died. Afterwards, she wrote a public letter to her fans and the healthcare providers that provided the care she needed during the difficult times to thank them. 1 in 3 people suffer a brain injury in their lifetime. So in 2019, Clarke launched the Same You Foundation. It's a charity that helps develop better recovery treatment for survivors of brain injury and stroke. Over $105,000 was raised by Emilia's fans for Same You. You can show your support at sameyou.org. American actress Kristen Bell is also an investor of heart. Bell has donated over $150,000 to the charity No Kid Hungry. She has also invested her time visiting the numerous schools to make sure all students were well fed. No Kid Hungry's mission? To make sure no child in America goes hungry. And that takes more than just food. It takes funding, infrastructure, and a dedicated team of people. Billy Shore is the parent organization for the No Kid Hungry campaign. According to data, every $10 you raise can feed a child up to 100 meals. Celebrities like Jeff Bridges, Aisha Curry, Hunter Pence, and others have also supported No Kid Hungry. Fans, you can show your support at nokidhungry.org. In other recent celebrity news, the Grammy-nominated artist SZA has debuted her NFT collection. She teamed up with Fanapoli to recreate her virtual performance where Travis Scott was a surprise guest. Fanapoli is backed by a major tech investing firm named Techstars. The investing firm has a market cap of $18.2 billion. The NFTs feature a Polaroid of the performance that fans can remember from the event. The drop is super limited though. Only fans with an Amex can actually purchase the NFT. Each piece is a one of one and the cost is $100 with only 14 different options available. Steve Aoki isn't new to the NFT game. He's actually a veteran. Steve managed to rack up $4.25 million in sales from his first NFT release in March. The series was named Dreamcatcher via Nifty Gateway in collab with artist Anthony Tudisco. Now Steve is partnering with Tom Bilyeu, motivational speaker and founder of Impact Theory, to launch the sci-fi comic-themed Neon Future NFT set. Rapper Post Malone is also getting into the NFT game. He teamed up with Fayuz, a social money platform that issues non-fungible tokens. As mentioned in a past episode of Fanvestor, Post is launching a beer pong league which will be featured on the NFT. Fans can win NFT tokens which will give them the opportunity to play in the beer pong league. Fanvestor will also be launching a line of celebrity NFTs soon. So fans, if you want to get in on the next mega celebrity brand, it's time to invest with heart. Fanvestor is an innovative digital crowdfunding platform thanks Star Engine meets E, where fans can support their favorite celebrities, fashion icons, media moguls, athletes, actors, etc., and invest with heart. Fans can participate through e-commerce auctions with perks and one-of-a-kind experiences, and accredited and non-accredited fans can invest in equity crowdfunding projects. And right now, you can actually invest in Fanvestor. Visit fanvestor.com for more details and exclusive perks. Fans, thanks so much for streaming this week's episode of the Fanvestor Report. Special thanks to our guest, Jonny Namer, and don't forget to invest with heart.
We're all fans of something or someone, investing our time and loyalty, but getting little in return. Well, it's about to change forever with Fanvestor, a platform that lets you get in on celebrity businesses early on, buy shares of their new startups, support a charity and new product drops, and share once-in-a-lifetime experiences with them.
What's up, it's Amari Stoudemire here, and we're launching Masa with Fanvestor to offer a limited edition, perks, products, and experience to my fans.
Here's how it works. Go to fanvestor.com. Choose an opportunity you want to get in on. Click here and there, and you're done. Go check your email for the investor's certificate. And don't forget to check back often for updates on your new business investment. It's official now. Celebrate your support with an experience. Go 10 rounds in the gym with Amare. Get a matching tattoo with super dope Q. Or get on FaceTime and hang out by the pool with DJ Khaled. After all, you're more than a fan now. You're a Fanvestor.